Hello everyone, it's the fourth week of Lent and this is Extra-Ordinary.
Welcome everyone to Extra-Ordinary. It's the show where we give you a bit of a rundown as to what's going on in the church this week. Now, our theme of the week this week is sacrifice. Ooh, a pretty big word. And now obviously we are in the season of Lent and we are building up to the most ultimate sacrifice of all time and what our faith is based mostly around. Jesus' sacrifice on the cross. He gave up his own life so that we could be saved, so that we could go to heaven one day. He took all our pain, all of our suffering, all of our sins kind of away from us. And he did that because God kind of sacrificed Jesus for us because he loves us so much. Let's get started with the week. So now, Wednesday, it's a big day. It's St. Patrick's Day. So, James, I don't think we're appropriately dressed.
No.
I say we get changed. Ready? Let's go. Oh, I think that's a bit better, James.
Yeah.
Sporting colours on.
Definitely.
Tell us all about St. Patrick's Day, James. What's
So,
going on?
St. Patrick, very big saint, especially over in Ireland, because he's the patron saint of Ireland. Big name. It's also my confirmation name as well. So there you go. And a bit about St. Patrick. Well, he wasn't actually born in Ireland. He was born in Britain. And what happened was that when he was 16, he was actually taken from his father's villa in Britain by Irish raiders, taken over to Ireland and actually enslaved in Ireland. Which is going to be pretty traumatic. Like, that's not very nice to go through, but he managed to flee his masters in Ireland, get back over to Britain. But what happened was, well, a few years after he was reunited with his family in Britain, he had a vision, and this vision prompted him to go back over to Ireland and evangelise Ireland and spread the good news in Ireland. So that's exactly what he did. He did it reluctantly because his travel back from Ireland over to Britain the first time was a very hard journey. He was met with starvation and lots of different things. But nevertheless, he went back over to Ireland and spent his life in Ireland becoming a priest. And he lived in fear all of his life actually in Ireland because there were so many people who weren't Catholics who wanted him kind of dead. So he lived in fear whilst he was over there, and that's a really nice example of this week's theme, sacrifice. He sacrificed so much to go back over to Ireland. He lived in fear. That's a massive sacrifice. He's sacrificing all of his comfort there. So a very great role model that we have this week.
Yeah, definitely. I think we're going to pass over to the rest of the team to tell you about the rest of the week.
We move on to Friday, which is the feast day of St. Joseph, Mary's husband, and of course, Jesus' dad here on earth.
Yes, and now even though St. Joseph does not speak in the Bible at all, he has 4 dreams which all in all protect Jesus and Mary as well. There's a load of business about moving them out of Israel, then into Israel, then to Galilee and stuff like that. And even in one of his dreams, in his very first dream that's mentioned in the Bible, it actually reveals Jesus' name as well, what they're going to call him. So, yeah.
That's so cool. It's actually the year of St. Joseph this year, which is very important, and we have a whole diocesan schools mass this Friday, which we are really excited for and hope you tune in for as well.
So that is it for this week's Extraordinary. Please like and subscribe so you never miss an upload from our channel. Thank you very much for watching. We're hoping you're going to watch all our live streams this week as well. We'll see you next time on Extraordinary. Bye.
Have a good week.